Right now, new information on the school massacre in Uvalde, Texas, as students across the country, including those in Madison, walk out of class to protest the toll guns are taking in American classrooms.
Plus, rallying for peace from a group demanding change as the number of people who want something done about gun violence grows.
And hear from a Milwaukee area homeowner after a plane crashes in his backyard. We'll have the latest on the pilot's condition. That and more right now at 10. Thank you for joining us tonight. Before we get to those stories, we are keeping an eye on the weather. It
has been a wet few days, and this evening storms have even prompted some localized flooding concerns. Let's see if it'll stick around into the extended holiday weekend. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Well, Eric, good timing. The rain should come to an end tonight, and then we're looking for mainly dry conditions for about the next 4 or 5 days through much of the Memorial Day weekend. But the time lapse from the WISC Skycam shows clouds for much of the day and some off and on showers, but then some heavier showers arrived as we headed into late afternoon. You can see just how quickly the visibility dropped, and it rained hard for about an hour here at the station before the showers just kind of dwindled down. And now you can see even the lightning is pretty much gone. We'll zoom into southern Wisconsin. Still some showers south of Janesville over Rock County, but for the most part, the lightning is just about over with, and the showers will gradually come to an end overnight. Temperatures right now still in the low 60s in Madison and areas south and east of town. To the north and west, temperatures are in the 50s, where they've been for much of the day. By tomorrow morning, temperatures will drop to about 55 here in Madison, with mostly cloudy skies overnight, and then cloudy skies to start the day tomorrow before we get some sunshine later on in the afternoon with a high temperature of 69. But a big warm-up's on the way for the weekend, and we'll also see very little in the way of rain chances. I'll take a look at the holiday weekend forecast in just a few minutes.
The Washington National Cathedral tolling the bell today in remembrance of the 19 children who lost their lives in Tuesday's school shooting in Texas. The Borden bell began ringing at the same time as the mass shooting began 48 hours earlier. This as we are getting new information about the timeline of the shooting. At around 11:40 a.m., the gunman entered the school through an unlocked door. Unlike previous reports, police now say the school district officer did not engage the suspect ahead of time. The first police officers tried to enter the school about 4 minutes later, but were driven back by gunfire. From there, it was another hour before the crisis came to an end when tactical officers entered the school at around 12:45 p.m. and killed the gunman.
Tonight, we are seeing and hearing this heartbreaking video. Parents of students screaming outside the school as the massacre was ongoing inside. You can see police officers on scene are holding the parents back, not allowing any of them to get any closer to the building. And what started as grief is now turning to some anger and frustration as the public demands more answers as to why it took so long for police to enter that building, allowing the gunman enough time to kill 21 people and injure 17 others. Jason Allen reports from Uvalde.
Law enforcement officials in Uvalde, Texas say the 18-year-old gunman was inside the elementary school for at least an hour before an elite Border Patrol team fatally shot him.
Multiple rounds, numerous rounds are discharged in the school.
There are growing questions about the law enforcement response time to the mass shooting that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead at the Robb Elementary School.
It was reported that a school district police officer confronted the suspect that was making entry. Not accurate. He walked in unobstructed initially.
Authorities also now say the killer entered the school through a door that was apparently unlocked before bursting into a 4th grade classroom and barricading himself inside during the rampage. A law enforcement source told CBS News the gunman had more than 200 rounds of ammunition with him when he went into the school, and that he had more in his backpack. This 9-year-old boy, his identity protected, describes the terror he lived through in the classroom.
He shot our next person's door, and then we have a door in the middle, and he opened it, and then he came in and he crouched a little bit, and he said it's time to die.
Alethea Ramirez is among the victims being mourned. She loved playing soccer with friends and drawing. Yesaya Garcia's grandfather called him the sweetest little boy he'd ever known. He'd just started teaching him football plays over spring break. And the husband of teacher Irma Garcia, who was killed Tuesday, died of a heart attack after visiting his wife's memorial at the school Thursday morning. His family says he died of a broken heart. Jason Allen, CBS News, Uvalde, Texas.
And the White House says President Biden and the First Lady will travel to Uvalde on Sunday to grieve with the community.
Wisconsin's top legislative Republican says he's open to the idea of arming teachers inside the classroom. Today, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos told the Associated Press that finding ways to better protect schools, including with additional police, armed security guards, and armed teachers, should be on the table. Our news partners in Milwaukee caught up with him today. Democratic State Attorney General Josh Call dismissed the proposal as, quote, wacky and dangerous. And in D.C. today, Republicans in the Senate have blocked a bill meant to prevent domestic terrorism. The House passed the Domestic Terrorism Prevention Act last week after a racially motivated mass shooting at a supermarket left 10 people dead in Buffalo, New York. Today, 47 Senate Republicans voted against advancing the bill. Senate Democrats needed at least 10 GOP members to support the bill for it to pass.
What is your message to lawmakers?
Please just protect the kids. Our lives are more valuable than a gun.
In response to the shooting, students across the country today taking part in a nationwide walkout to protest gun violence. Organizers say students want lawmakers to enact meaningful gun safety laws in honor of the 21 lives lost in Texas this week.
Hundreds of students joined in across a few Wisconsin districts today, and more are expected in the future. Those include Stoughton, Whitefish Bay, and Monroe, just to name a few. The U.S. has had more mass shootings than days of the year in 2022. They pushed for basic gun reform laws like universal background checks and called out those in power for not doing enough.
People who are making laws are not doing anything. They're saying their hands are tied. They're saying it's too complex when it's really not. There's so many things that we can do, and those that have the powers to do so are not doing it. They're being cowards.
And I'm European, so for us, that is not something that happens. I mean, I think we've had one in the past 15 years. So I just think it's ridiculous that that's even going on. And
other schools throughout our area are making plans to participate in the continuing school walkout in the days to come. Plus, Public Health Madison and the Dane County's Farmers Market have Wear Orange events planned for the next week protesting gun violence.
In Madison, groups looking to raise awareness on gun violence say they're seeing an increase in people looking to get involved. Tahalil Mohideen spoke with one group leader who has for years been pushing for gun safety laws and joins us now with more.
Right. This year, for the first time, the Wisconsin chapter for Moms Demand Action is partnering with the city and county for their Wear Orange Day next weekend. The color meant to mirror the orange worn by hunters in the woods to protect themselves, a level of safety the group wants to extend.
We can't handle another single thought and prayer. It's not cutting it.
Madison mother of two, Lindsay Busher, says she can't help but worry about her kids' safety.
Not at all shock, but just deep sadness that this is happening again and again and again.
A school shooting 1,300 miles away in Uvalde, Texas, hitting close to home.
Wednesday morning, I put my kids in the car and said goodbye, hoping I would see them at the end of the day. And no parent should have to feel that way, ever.
Busher says since Tuesday's attack, their organization, Moms Demand Action, which advocates for gun safety laws, has seen an influx of people looking to get involved.
Realizing that there are things that can be done, and they're ready.
The group's annual rally to raise gun violence awareness, Wear Orange Day, taking on a new responsibility.
This week has felt kind of different.
Still, Busher says change needs to happen at the ballot box, electing candidates they've given the gun sense distinction.
Get them into office because you know that they're going to be passing good gun safety bills.
And she says it's not about taking guns away.
People can still hunt and do those things, but there has to be some more regulation around it.
But demanding an end to the violence.
When all of these tragedies keep happening, you have a way to focus your energy towards something helpful.
The Wear Orange Day walk and rally is scheduled for Friday, June 3rd, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Villager parking lot. Gun locks will be made available at the event for anyone in need. No questions asked.
Tahlil, thank you. New tonight, at least 3 musicians have now backed out of a concert at this weekend's annual National Rifle Association convention in Houston. Don McLean, famous for the song American Pie, said it would be disrespectful and hurtful for him to perform. Larry Gatlin of the Gatlin Brothers also canceled, saying he cannot perform in good conscience. And Larry Stewart, who contributed lead vocals in the band Restless Heart, also is opting out. As we learn more about the shooting timeline and the police response and the political fallout, stay with News 3 Now and channel3000.com.
Around the state, a small plane crashed into a backyard in Wauwatosa this afternoon, and the pilot is said to be in critical condition. They were the only person on board when the plane went down shortly after taking off from the Timmerman Airport. Tonight, we are hearing from the homeowner who describes what happened.
We heard a big thud. I thought it was a car accident outside or something. My wife looked outside, and there was a plane in our backyard.
You went back there, right?
Yeah, went back there to see if anybody was in it. Normally, I would think somebody would jump out of it or something. He was actually in there. All I did was just coach him to keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing.
FAA and NTSB have both been notified and on the way to Wauwatosa to help investigate.
More than a dozen train cars derailed today outside Pittsburgh, sending 3 people to the hospital. Officials say 17 cars in all derailed, half of them falling into the water after a construction vehicle trying to cross the tracks was hit. The truck's driver and those operating the Norfolk Southern train were taken to the hospital, though there has been no word on their condition. The 2 men convicted in the murders of Dr. Beth Potter and her husband, Robin Kari, will be sentenced this summer on the same day. The victims' bodies were found in the UW Arboretum back in March of 2020. Sentencing for 21-year-old Kari Sanford and his alleged accomplice, 20-year-old Elijah Larue, will happen September 7th. Sanford scheduled for the morning, Larue in the afternoon. Last week, Sanford was found guilty of 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide with party to a crime modifiers. Larue took a plea deal last year, pleading guilty to 2 counts of felony murder, kidnapping, also with party to a crime modifiers. He testified during Sanford's trial, detailing the moments leading to Potter and Kari's murders.
3 people were stabbed at a Madison bar early this morning, and police are still looking for a suspect. It happened just after 1 a.m. at Club Lamarck near the intersection of North Stoughton Road and East Washington Avenue. According to a press release, all 3 victims were hospitalized but expected to survive. A northwest Wisconsin town installing a new monument that recognizes the flaws of the Catholic Church. The sculpture in Chippewa Falls is located right in front of a house of worship where clergy abuse reportedly took place. The monument, titled Promises Broken and Kept, was commissioned in 2020 shortly after a report found a former pastor allegedly sexually abused a parishioner. The victim's family suggested the monument be built to recognize the survivors.
They came and wanting to talk about. I'm so grateful for their willingness to sit down with me and tell their story. It was in the context of telling that story that members of the family suggested a kind of monument that might be built to remember those victims of abuse.
The sculpture contains a left hand holding a fractured cross. That's supposed to represent a breach of trust. There's also a right hand representing Jesus reaching out to a smaller hand representing the victims. The sculpture is set to be blessed on Saturday after Mass.
Sad news from the entertainment industry. Actor Ray Liotta has died. The New Jersey native, best known for his roles in Field of Dreams and the mob classic Goodfellas, passed away in his sleep, according to his publicist. Liotta passed away in the Dominican Republic, where he was working on a film. Police say foul play is not suspected. Liotta is survived by a daughter and a fiance. Ray Liotta was 67 years old. And still ahead tonight, we get a look at your full extended holiday weekend forecast.
But first, an update on last night's tornado, now confirmed to have touched down in Rock County. Stay with us.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale on now, with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home, including all new custom sofas and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale going on now.
Now is the time to transform your home. It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion. Right now, every Comfort 365 window style is 40% off.
At Champion, we make buying new windows easy. Unlike some other companies, we control every step of the process. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life.
Upgrade your home and get 40% off all styles. Call now or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet AIDS, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killyman. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Over these past months, we've all experienced changes and a great deal of reflection. But here's a change you can truly be excited about. Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, permanently removes the fat from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I walked past mirrors. I didn't want to see any of that. I can't even tell you how excited I am about Sono Bello and what they've done for me.
I'm just living my best life now because I'm being the best that I can be.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Plus, get $250 off instantly. You deserve to do something for you. Call 1-888-512-1753 or go to sonobello.com now.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale on now, with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home, including all new Serta mattresses and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale going on now.
Tomorrow morning, we have our eye on area roads for your Memorial Day weekend travel plans.
And don't miss your final chance to score Summerfest tickets with our question of the day.
Plus, your latest Memorial Day weekend forecast. What to expect when you're grilling out. Tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. An update from earlier this week. Remember that principal who was living on the roof of his school to raise money? Well, he's finally back down now after meeting his goal. $70,000. David Kaiser's principal at St. James Lutheran in Shawano. Money came in from all over the country, including New York and the West Coast and throughout the Midwest. That money going toward a new playground for the students, which will now be installed in the near future. Next at 10, Governor Evers in northeastern Wisconsin today in Denmark for a tour of the Psalm Partners meat processing facility.
He touted the millions of dollars the state will pour into the industry to make it resilient to the challenges of the COVID pandemic and the supply chain issues that followed. The owner of Psalm Partners says this is a critical step in protecting Wisconsin's livestock industry.
Our logistics team here works nonstop to try to make sure we have the right supplies here at the right time to fill our customer demand and that we have the right logistical partnerships to get the product to our customer on time.
Psalm Partners says it spent $150 million last year on products from suppliers with a footprint in Wisconsin. It's part of a commitment to support state industry while marketing their products globally.
Well, this afternoon, the National Weather Service confirmed there was an EF0 tornado near Newark in Rock County last night, on the ground for about 3.5 miles. Residents reported seeing a funnel cloud 2 miles northeast of Newark around 6:50 last night. A video posted to social media showed what it looks like like a tornado on the ground near Paddock Road. Winds flipped a trailer on one property, the roof of a home, a trampoline, lawn furniture, also damaged. Gary, we were on the air as that unfolded down there not far from the state line. Today, mostly rain and a lot of it.
Yeah, some areas got some pretty heavy downpours. In fact, here at the station, we picked up over 2 inches of rain in the last 48 hours. Doppler track precipitation estimates show a narrow band over the last couple of days of some pretty heavy rainfall, between 3 and maybe 4.5 inches around Monroe through New Glarus, the west side of Madison, and then up into northeastern Dane County and into the far northwestern portions of Dodge County. Some of those areas were under flood advisories earlier, but outside of that area, most areas got a pretty healthy rainfall, generally about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. The lighter blue indicates areas that received 1 inch. So you can see that was pretty widespread. Farther to the north of the Dells, it was more in about the 3/4 inch range. And as we take a look at high resolution Doppler right now, still some showers over the southern half of Rock County heading up towards Janesville. Some light showers moving up into the Fox Valley, but to the west, north of Madison, very little in the way of rain. There still could be a couple of showers overnight, but these will probably end by tomorrow morning. The wider radar views still show some thunderstorms over parts of northeastern Illinois, but the rain has helped the drought situation. Now, no part of Wisconsin is under a drought. The yellow areas indicate abnormally dry areas, but this is mainly long-term. We've had some decent rains over the last few weeks, but because of the drought that we had last year with being down over a foot of precipitation compared to normal, we're still making up for some of that. But you widen out the view across the rest of the country, it's a different story. The area around western Texas and much of New Mexico, exceptional drought conditions. Same thing for parts of California and Nevada. Wildfire season's it's already underway and probably will get worse as we head into the latter part of the summer and fall. 3 things to know. Showers will end overnight. Then we'll see mainly dry weather beginning tomorrow and lasting probably through Tuesday. Just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. And then high temperatures will be in the middle 80s on Sunday and near 90 degrees for Memorial Day Monday and for Tuesday. Saturday, highs mid-70s. Again, just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon and into Saturday night. Sunday should be dry. It'll also be windy and warm with high temperatures around 85. Humidity levels will start coming up, but not terribly high, so the heat index will make it feel like between about 85 and 90 degrees. And then on Memorial Day itself, high temperatures will be close to 90. Heat index readings into the lower to middle 90s, and we're looking for dry weather. As we look at high temperatures today, much of the Midwest, the temperatures were held down because of cloud cover, especially to our west and north. Madison did make it up to 75 degrees. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s to the south and east. We were in that little warm air sector, but you can see the showers starting to wind down as this low pressure system, which has been spinning around to our south, starts to move off to the east. And as that happens, we'll see our skies clear during the afternoon tomorrow. There's that area of low pressure. And you see this little wedge here where the milder air got in, and the air was also more humid, and that's why we had the showers and thunderstorms today. Tomorrow, we'll start out with clouds, but we'll see partly sunny skies in the afternoon with a high of 69. Future track shows the showers winding down tonight. Low temperatures mid-50s. Tomorrow, we get back to sunshine, especially by the afternoon with high temperatures near 70. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, lows in the lower 50s. Saturday, partly sunny, highs in the mid-70s. Just a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon and Saturday night. Sunday, up to 85 and windy, near 90 on Memorial Day, also windy, upper 80s on Tuesday. Thunderstorm chances return Tuesday night into Wednesday. Temperatures cool back down closer to normal for the end of next week, maybe a thunderstorm by Sunday of next weekend.
And coming up in sports, are you nervous or excited? It's a simple question Ike Campbell asked the softball team, why their answer is always the same. Our Coach of the Week is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm Alex Lazary, a Democrat running to beat Senator Ron Johnson.
And I'm Lauren Lazary, and this is our daughter Eleanor. I know Alex will always fight for working families.
To get more money in the pockets of working people and lower costs.
By making paid leave available and healthcare more affordable.
And I'll always be a relentless supporter of a woman's right to choose.
Especially now. Alex is exactly the kind of ally Tammy Baldwin needs in the Senate.
So I approve this message because we have to do better than having Ron Johnson as our senator.
Shop the Memorial Day sale at Grand Appliance for thousands of in-stock options at the area's lowest prices. Plus up to $250 in additional savings you won't find anywhere else. Get special buys like this Maytag top-load washer for just $648, or this LG gas range with convection and air fry for just $948. Shop your local showroom or grandappliance.com today. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
Protect your home and save with 11% off everything at Menards. Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements. Shingles protect your home and impact its curb appeal. Owens Corning architectural shingles can withstand up to 130 mile-per-hour winds and have a limited lifetime warranty. Available in 60 styles. For a roof that will make you the envy of the neighborhood, choose Owens Corning shingles. All 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the rugged power of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Don't get stuck with internet and TV that costs more and does less.
Set yourself free with Spectrum and get it all from one provider. Get Spectrum Internet with enough speed for all your devices all at once with speeds of 200 megabits.
Whoa, that's fast.
Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep you safe online. Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. And don't get stuck with the same old TV. Multiply your screens. Spectrum TV with a free Spectrum TV app lets you watch here, there, and everywhere. Stream live TV, sports, news, and more on any device. Plus, access up to 85,000 on-demand titles. Get Spectrum TV from $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. Don't get stuck paying more for less. Pick and choose the services you need. Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each. All with no contracts. Call 833-605-4999.
Tailgate season is right around the corner. Wisconsin kicks off their 2022 campaign in exactly 100 days, and the Badgers announced a handful of game times. Good news, none of them are early starts. UW kicks off their year under the lights against Illinois State with a 6 o'clock start. And then their next 2 games are 2:30 kicks, and so is homecoming against Purdue on October 22nd. Bucky's road trips to Michigan State and Northwestern will kick off at either 2:30 or 3 o'clock. Last season, Highland softball won a total of 10 games. This year, they hit 21. And the improvement isn't a shock to Ike Campbell because his big thing is playing with a positive mindset, which in turn helps lead to success. And his Cardinals are seeing the results.
All right, here we go.
Ike Campbell had a sense his team would be good.
Good. Obviously, so if the girls see this, yes, I expected us to be here.
Okay. Well, his Cardinals did.
I had a good feeling we were going to be good.
And they were right. Highland doubled last year's win total, won their conference, and earned the top seed in their playoff bracket.
You can just see the confidence grow in these kids as they go. The more they believe in you, the more they believe in each other, and it's a pretty phenomenal thing to watch.
The one thing they all believe in? Being upbeat.
He likes to kind of just stress the importance of just having a good attitude all the time. It makes you play better.
Which Campbell reminds them with a question.
It's all about your mindset, okay? Are you nervous or are you excited?
Are you nervous or excited?
Just having the mindset of, like, you get the opportunity to make a game-winning play or have a nice hit at the end of the game instead of being nervous that you won't do it.
If you're nervous, you know, you're standing up there, you're getting jittery, you know, you're thinking about failure. And we don't want to think that way. Why would you think that way? Okay, bunt.
And their answer's always the same.
That's hitting the ball hard.
I just feel like it affects other people too, like how positive we are, and it can impact others.
They're excited for the opportunity.
And when you're excited, you know, you gotta, you know, I believe you have a better chance of being successful. Stay on your back foot. Good, Meg.
And don't forget, you can nominate your coach to be our next Coach of the Week. 2 easy ways to do so. Send me an email or head to the sports page on channel3000.com and fill out the nomination form. Brewers opening up a 4-game series with the Cardinals, and Luis Urias got the party started in St. Louis. Second batter of the game for the crew. He puts Milwaukee on the board with a solo shot to left. Brewers scored 2 in the first and held on to win 4-3 the final. We're back after this.
Home run number 4 for the Brewers shortstop. He's been good since he's been back, reaching base safely.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, the Mascot Theory, and Beth Killian. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Family-owned Brothers Maine knows Memorial Day is a time to gather with loved ones. Celebrate this special time with special deals and free delivery on appliances from top brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Hy-Vee hot deals are super hot this Friday through Sunday. Buy one, get one free on Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Whole seedless watermelon, only $3.99 each. Doritos, only $2.77. 6 packs of 7-Up products, 4 for only $10 when you buy 4. And the savings are hotter than hot on Hy-Vee purified drinking water. Get a 24-pack for only $2.49. Scan the QR code and check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Every parent I talk to wants to be sure they're doing all they can to protect their kids from COVID-19. As a Wisconsin pediatrician, I tell them the COVID-19 vaccines for kids has been thoroughly tested and is proven to be safe for ages 5 and up. Getting your child a COVID-19 vaccine is the most effective way to help kids stay safe and in school. Ask your child's doctor what they think.
Here's to the art of summering in Wisconsin, to playing in cities with lakes in the backyard, to waiting around for tables, to sharing big thrills and making a lifetime of memories in a single day, and all those perfect moments in between. Here's to those who Wisconsin.
Discover what's in store at Habitat Restore Dane County. You'll find something new every time you visit to keep your project on budget with low price and high quality home supplies. For one-of-a-kind items, shop Habitat Restore Dane County today.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
A weekend forecast, one of your most important of the year, the Memorial Day holiday weekend.
Yeah, and the timing on this is good. I mean, we still have some rain around the Janesville area, much of Rock County, but the showers pretty much winding down elsewhere. Most of those will end overnight. Temperatures right now, 50s north and west of Madison, still lower 60s from Madison to the south and east, but we're looking at mainly dry conditions and a big warm-up for Memorial Day weekend.
Sounds good. Gary, thank you, and thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.